Hey, Richard Norris here, and today I want to talk to you about how you can have success with solo ads. If you're not familiar with solo ads, we're going to talk about what they are, how you use them, how you can have success, and how, especially if you're a new person to internet marketing, it really can be the thing that launches you to success and gets you some money very quickly. So let's take a look at, first of all, if you've been in internet marketing for very long at all, you've heard someone say the money's in the list. And what they mean by that is you need to build yourself a list of people who have come through your offers, who are looking for what it is that you have to offer, and you can market to them on literally a daily basis with different offers that you have, different opportunities, and they're going to be responsive to those because one, they've come to know you, you've given them some value, and they are on your list for a reason. And the real key is, if you don't have a list, you need to build one. But how do you build one if you don't have one? And so that's really where solo ads can become very important to you. The reason you need a list is that most folks who have been in internet marketing for a fairly long time will tell you that your list is worth about $1 a month per person on your list. So if you have a list of 10,000 people, typically you would expect to make $10,000 a month. So if you don't have a list, how do you get started? How do you build a list from scratch? And again, solo ads is the perfect place for a new person to start out. So what is a solo ad? A solo ad basically is a single ad that gets sent out to an existing list. And now this is a list that the owner of the list is happy to allow you to market to for a fee. So they have a list, you have an offer, you create an email copy with your offer in it. They're going to send it out to their existing list, and then those folks are going to respond to your offer, and they're actually going to become part of your list. So you're actually building a list of people who have already proven themselves to be very receptive to opening emails, clicking on links, going through offer funnels, those kinds of things. So when you're building a list of your own from an existing list through a solo ad, you're getting some pretty hot traffic because you're getting folks who have kind of proven themselves to be interested in this whole area of internet marketing. So what are the keys to success with solo ads? And why solo ads to begin with? Well, number one, they're relatively cheap compared to things like Facebook ads, Instagram. Some of those kinds of things can get very expensive very quickly. And again, especially if you're starting out, you don't have a large budget for advertising, solo ads are very cheap, and they are also very profitable traffic when they're done right. And we're going to talk about how you do a solo ad correctly here in just a little bit. They are extremely responsive, and they're likely to buy when they're used correctly. Because again, they've already opted into one person's list. They've already responded, and they typically are sorted out by the list owner as people who have clicked on links, clicked on opened emails on a very regular, even daily basis. It's a very simple process to use solo ads. It's very easy to automate. It's very easy to duplicate with team members you're mentoring once you build your list and start making relationships with the folks on those lists. So to kind of continue and finish this up, why are solo ads responsive? Well, number one, they are actively seeking information on your topic. The list owner is going to look at your offer, and they are going to tailor your offer to the people in their list that are looking for that kind of information. So you're going out to the right market when you go on use a solo ad. they have already taken action. They've opted into a list that you're going to be advertising to, and so they've kind of proven themselves as people that are going to be responsive. They have a history of opening daily emails from the list owner. And a high percentage will get your ad, they'll open your email, they'll read your swipe copy, they'll click on your link, and they'll opt in to see your offer. You should typically get between a 35 and 40% opt-in rate if you're advertising to a responsive list. If you get below 35%, then I would say you don't necessarily judge it on the first time you use that list owner, but if you use that vendor a couple of times and you still see a response rate under 35%, then I would look for a different vendor, because typically the opt-in rate for a good solo ad vendor should be somewhere between 35 and 40%. Even with a responsive list, you should not advertise with a vendor more than once per month unless they have multiple lists and can guarantee you that your ad isn't going back to the same audience. You're really just kind of wasting your money if you turn right around and advertise to the same list the following week after you just sent out an ad. So you need to give them a break, let them look at other stuff, and then come back to that vendor the following month and advertise again. So typically most folks will have 3, 4, 5 vendors that they use on a regular basis, and so they'll just rotate their advertising budget through those vendors and give the audience time to really kind of forget that they've even seen your offer, and then come back the following month with the same vendor. So let's take a look at the components of a profitable solo ad. Number one, you need to have a quality ad vendor, and we're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. So the vendor themselves is something that you really want to spend some time on and get to know the vendors and really get some guarantees up front from them before you spend the money with them. Your email swipe copy, the subject that they're going to see first, and then the body of that email are very important, because that's what's going to cause them to click on your link and enter into your sales funnel and really go through the whole process of getting them on your list and hopefully converting them to some sales along the way as you do that. So most of the affiliate programs that you're going to be involved with will actually supply you with proven email swipe copy that they've used. They've made sure that it's clean, good copy, it's professionally written, and it's going to be something that's going to attract people when they see it. So make sure that you take advantage of the email swipe copy that's available through whatever affiliate program you're working with, because they've already proven it, and there's no reason for you to sit down and try to write swipe copy for a solo ad if you're not a professional copywriter when it's already available to you. Your capture page, which is your sales funnel, which is your lead magnet, the thing that is going to the carrot on the stick that's going to get them to want to go through your funnel and join your page and see what it is you're all about. The landing page, that first page that they see when they click the link, and then your thank you page, which is what they see after they actually opt in. And again, if you've gone to the training site that I have been advertising and telling you to really get in there and get involved with, or if you're seeing it here on that site, we've already provided for you 2 free, fully developed sales funnels that have all of these things in place. So again, this is something you don't have to create, although we also have the training right there in the training site that tells you how to create these things for yourselves as well. And then you want to make sure that you're doing some kind of tracking to verify the results that you get. And you can use Google Analytics. It's free. You can set that up relatively easily. A lot of the vendors will actually give you links that they use to track everything, but it's also good for you to kind of be verifying what you see in your results to what they're giving you as far as the link that they send you to take a look at the results to make sure that they have delivered all the clicks that they said they would and those kinds of things. So what makes a quality vendor? What makes someone who we want to work with? Number one, they're going to send you the correct number of clicks. If you order 300 clicks, you expect 300 clicks. And in fact, the good vendors will over-deliver. They'll give you another 10% on top of that, maybe even 15%. So most vendors, if they are on the up and up and they're good quality vendors, if you order 300, they're probably going to give you 330 just to make sure that you get the traffic that you want, because they want you to come back. They want to create a lasting relationship with you. They want you happy. So they should send you the correct number of clicks, and like I said, they actually should over deliver and send you more clicks. So again, this is why you want to track, because if you pay for 300 clicks, you want to get 300 clicks. Correct percentage of top tier clicks. By top tier, we mean basically coming from the United States, Canada, and Great Britain. Those are what we consider to be the top tier clicks. Those should be 85% or higher. And most, again, of the top quality vendors, you're going to see those top tier clicks at about 90%. So you want to make sure that that's where you're getting your clicks from. You don't want like 90% of your clicks coming from Afghanistan, because you're not going to be selling a lot of products there. You're not going to be getting a lot of opt-ins from those kinds of countries. You're just not. So you want to make sure that the clicks are coming from what we consider to be the top tier countries. And you need that to be 85% or higher, because that's what's going to drive your opt-in rate. You want to make sure that the vendor will use the email swipe copy that you provide. Again, most of the affiliates that you're working with will provide you with swipe copy that they have proven to be successful. So you want to make sure that the vendor will use the email swipe copy that you provide to them. That's one of the questions that you need to ask them. Number one, I want to go back. You want to, when you're talking to a vendor, and you really should do that either messaging or preferably in a face-to-face, maybe over Skype or on the phone. You want to ask them, what percentage of top tier clicks am I going to get? Will you use my email swipe copy? Because someone will say, oh, I can do my own. I know how my list works and everything. I'll write it up. No. You want to use your swipe copy. Your swipe copy's been proven. You want to control as many things as possible. So if they say, nope, I won't use your swipe copy, then you say, I'm going to go find another vendor. And your swipe copy, again, this is why it's important that they use your swipe copy. It's what's going to drive your clicks. It's what's going to qualify those leads to actually opt in to you. You're the one that pays for the click, so it's your job to qualify each click and make sure that they are the kind of quality that you want to come onto your list, so that you can market to, so that you can sell to. And there's no reason to pay for clicks that are going to be of poor quality. So that's why you want to make sure that your swipe copy is being used by the vendor. And then your capture page, that's not anything the vendor controls, but that's once we get through all these other things, and why it's so important that we get the vendor right, because once we get that click onto the capture page, that's what's going to convert the traffic that you're paying into leads, and it's going to bring them into your sales funnel and ultimately onto your list. And again, a good list that you're advertising to is going to convert at about 35 to 40%, and that's going to give you the maximum return on investment for each campaign that you run. So we really want to see that 35 to 40% conversion on a solo ad campaign. Now, results. This is the results from 2 solo ad campaigns that I just recently did. Each were 300 clicks. So you can see, first of all, that I have people in trials for a product that I'm promoting. There are 5 that are currently trying. I had 11 come in. There are 5 that are currently in trials. There are 4 that have already gone out of the trial and actually signed up. So right now I'm looking at $155.20 in recurring monthly income, because this is a monthly subscription. And with the 5 that are currently trialing, because of the product line that they are trying out, I'm looking at a potential added monthly income of $594. Both of these were 300 click ads that cost around $100 for those 300 clicks. So I invested $200. I've already gotten most of it back in the 4 that have already signed up in the first month that I will be getting commissions from them. If they continue on, of course, then this is a monthly recurring income, and so you're looking at literally a couple $1,000s a year for that $200 investment just on these 4 customers right here. And then if you look down here at the bottom, you'll see that on those, because this was a brand new list that I started creating with these 2 trials of solo ads, I have 245 subscribers that I now can and now am marketing to on a daily basis. So they're getting a follow-up email series that is reintroducing them to the offer that they originally looked at, the offer that these 11 trials up here went through. So I expect to have more of them coming on as we go along. But I can also market to them other opportunities, because maybe the offer that they originally looked at wasn't exactly what they wanted, but I've got other things that I can market to them that maybe will be something that they're interested in. Also, if they stay on my list and over a period of time, it may be that for whatever reason, now's the right time for them to get involved with this product. And again, this is residual income, so I've got them on my list. I will continue to market to them, and I'm sure we will convert even more. But this is just the results from 2 300-click solo ads, and I'm perfectly happy with this, because if you do the math, probably with the extra that the vendors kicked in, probably 300 or probably 650 clicks were delivered. And so if you do the math on the 245, roughly in my head, it's about 38% opt-ins based on clicks. And so we are right in that sweet spot between the 35 and 40% mark on the results for the solo ads. So kind of in summary, solo ads can level the playing field for a newbie. You don't have a list, you can go out and rent one. And you can still market right on day one of getting started. Lists will vary in price, but all should be pretty affordable. Even if you're just getting started, you don't have a very big budget. I mean, even if all you've got is that $100 and you can do a 300-click campaign once a month to get started, you're going to add people on your list every month, and it's going to get bigger. It's going to get bigger. You're going to make some sales along the way. As you make sales, you can put those back into more solo ads and increase your budget. And that's how you scale your business up. That's how you start at literally ground zero and start building a business that's going to really support you. So the key is performance. So again, if A vendor may be the nicest guy in the world. You may get along with him great, but if his list doesn't deliver, you're wasting money. So you need to check out several vendors, ask those questions that we talked about earlier, pick them out. You're not going to pick out the perfect one every time, but you are going to eventually build yourself a list of vendors that you can trust, that deliver on a regular basis. And that's, again, how you're going to build your business and build your own list that you can market to. And who knows, maybe someday down the road, it's going to be you that's going to be selling your list to other people. So, and again, get to know the vendor. The more you can personally get to know them, the more likely they are to deliver you quality traffic. Vendors are like any other business owner. They want repeat customers, so they want you happy. But again, the more personal relationship that you have with them, the more likely they are to really go the extra mile to deliver you that good, high-quality traffic that you need to convert your offers. And if you want more training for solo ads, Micha Wilson's Solo Ad Success Formula is really what I have used to learn how to do solo ads. It's where most of the information that I just provided you has come through my training with Micha. And this program is really packed full of lots of information that I haven't had time on this video to go into. But I will put a link up here with this. If you're seeing it on Facebook, there will be a link there for Micha's Solo Ad Success Formula. And if you're looking at this on the training, the private member training page, you'll see on the home page there, down at the bottom on the left, is a link to the Solo Ad Success Formula. I highly recommend it. It is great information. And that's really how Micha has built his business and gotten on the top of the leaderboards in several different affiliate companies. So with that, I am going to wrap this up. I hope this has been good information for you and something that's very useful. And if you have a question or you would like some recommendations for vendors, just shoot me an email. I'm more than happy to respond to that and give you an idea of some places that you can go to get started with some relatively inexpensive solo ad campaigns. And if you have other questions about swipe copy, that kind of stuff, again, more than happy to help you out and answer those questions. So until we talk again, I am going to sign off from here and hope you have a great day and are building your business and getting some great success. Again, if you have not checked out the free private member training site that I have put together, I will also put a link to that here on Facebook if that's where you're watching this, and if not, you're already inside the private member training and that's where you're watching this video. And so if that's you, you've really stepped up and are serious about your business, because there is some great training inside this this site. And if you're here, I don't have to tell you that because you already know it. So I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.